Я забыла, что я запустила трансляцию. Покашлять в микрофон, почавкать в микрофон, посерпать. Идеальное музыкальное сопровождение нашего стрима. Надо куда-то подвинуться. Куда-нибудь. Шо, опять? Да! Видишь, я даже игру не закрывал. Типа, зачем надо? Когда можно не закрывать. Меня так просто не остановить. Теперь.
Excuse me.
Марафон The Longest Journey 100 часов. А ты не знаешь, где бабла
Do you
найти?
know a man named Brian Westhouse?
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately.
Круто.
What would you with him?
Этот козел, в отличие от тебя, знает, как
I
меня
need to
назад
find him.
вернуть.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude,
Они же в
uncultured,
нормальной
and
реальности
ignorant.
были. Что это за пастух?
Cortez told
Ты
me to look him up.
опоздала, она переместилась.
Well,
Это
I do
священник.
not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects gnats of the Northlands.
Так. Чувак с картами знает, где его найти. Что ты знаешь о Кортесе?
What do you know about Cortez?
Your mentor? What has he told you about himself?
Пасет глупых девок.
Not much. Nothing, in fact. He's a complete mystery to me.
To learn something about someone, the best way to go about it is to ask them yourself. There is nothing I can do to enlighten you.
But who is he?
Умный чувак.
He is who he is, what he is. If he has not told you himself, then perhaps he does not wish you to know. It would be improper for me to divulge his secrets.
You're as bad as he is. No offense. It's just frustrating.
I understand. The next time you see him, tell him what you have told me. Maybe he will tell you the truth, maybe he will not. It is his choice to make.
Зануда. Ужас.
I'll see you
Я
later.
даже говорить с тобой больше не хочу.
You will? If you say so, then it must be true.
Да, Господи. Пойду лучше у картографа узнаю, где мне найти чувака, который вернет меня домой, где мои 300 баксов имеют какую-то ценность.
Maps!
Напс.
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar west of house. It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
It's a man, not a place. Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
Когда спросил все возможные вопросы в
Maps!
NPC.
Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
Так. Почему он не хочет говорить мне, где Брайан?
How about a game of cups today?
Can you tell me again what I can win?
Это что,
An antique
марафон?
Domari
Да.
counter from Gien, a superb cast
Перерыв
iron
на обед.
replica of Mount Tyranny, a magic walnut from NCL, and this
Снова здравствуйте. Привет, Дань.
unique talking bird.
Так,
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
Придется таки на колечко поиграть.
Is that gold? Only valid Arcadian coin in iron and other precious metals allowed at my table, young lady. Take your worthless gold elsewhere.
Вот так
Gold?
вот.
Worthless?
Welcome back.
Now I have heard everything.
Что для тебя может иметь значение, чувак? У меня есть листочек. Черт, листочек даже положить нельзя. Кнопка тебе подойдет? Нет.
How
Давай
about a game of
поговорим.
cups today?
Thanks, but no thanks.
Suit yourself, but that attitude will never bring coin to your pocket.
Понятно. Голова,
I
конечно,
wonder if that's
болит.
supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head. It's a
Птица.
talking bird.
Скажи мне что-нибудь. Ничего не можешь сказать. Ладно. Здесь мне ловить нечего. Поэтому попробуем снова пошастать у ворот.
I'm not in the market for an instrument at this particular moment. Still, good to know where to get one in case of a musical emergency.
Торговица морами, причал. С тобой поговорить нельзя, с тобой поговорить нельзя. Тут корабль. Корабль сначала сходит.
Assorted cargo.
О, может он может
Nice
что-то
day for
новое
it.
нам сказать.
Not really, no.
Да, мы спросили
Bye.
священника, и он сказал, что мерзкий тип, живет где-то у моря, не знаю где. И вообще он типа ходит к картографу, покупает у картографа карты. А картограф сказал, что за вестхаус? Не знаю, что за вестхаус. Вот.
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
Я твою птицу видела, она клевая. Я себе ее хочу забрать. Опять куришь. Курить вредно.
I'd love to hear some more maritime stories.
Sure, sweetie, I'd be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
Any tale of your exciting adventures
Может,
will
он еще
do.
что-нибудь увлекательное
You
расскажет?
want more? Damn be me wooden left ankle.
You know what? On second,
Ah,
I'd love to hear
sure, sweetie.
any tale.
You want more?
You know
Не,
what?
все,
See you
скучно.
later.
If I not
У него остался только рассказ про ногу. Так, значит,
It's just a boring old non-treasure chest.
ну да. Врет, поди. Мне надо найти этого чувака. Картограф не колется. Опять идти к священнику.
He's selling a variety of fresh shellfish and other, delicacies. The walls look ancient. Arcuria must be at least as old as anything back in the real, in my world.
Классика жанра просто. Зайди везде по 10 раз, чтобы найти ту одну подсказочку, которая поможет тебе. Беги.
Excuse me.
Чё, Дим?
Who did you say I should see about Westhouse?
The map merchant at the market may know. There is one thing I must tell you, however. Few would know Westhouse by his real name.
Да, а
In the
сразу ты
city,
мне не мог
he
этого
is known
сказать.
as the Rolling Man because of his strange two-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
Ты вредный.
A bicycle? How am I?
The only way to get back is through a shift.
It might be within me, but it doesn't look like it.
I wish I could help you, but I cannot. You must find the path.
Who did you say?
The map merchant.
I'll see you later.
You keep
Вот же ж. Когда стрим Ведьмака? 1-го, 2-го? А, я еще не проходила дополнение к 3-му. Ну, в 3-й я переигрывать не буду, нет, простите. Я это не вынесу. Еще раз. Слишком долго это было.
Maps!
Кажется, этому священнику просто нравится, когда к нему заходят милые особы, или он слишком вредный. Да пипец, он по 100 раз спрашивает.
Can you tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Во.
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Может,
I need
Ведьмака
to
моего
find it.
брата посмотреть. Во, хорошая
Sorry,
тема,
guild
кстати.
rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
Вредина. Как бы тебя задобрить?
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry,
Он
can't
много
do.
болтает, а не милаха.
Pretty please.
Жестоко. Может, он тоже милаха,
No,
просто
no, no,
без
young
камеры.
lady, don't give me that
Скажи
doe-eyed
Севе,
look.
пусть
Don't.
камеру подключит.
Ah, blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please tell me where the Rolling Man lives.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information about my customers. You're late again, and you know what else? You're fired! Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere!
О, я могу устроиться на работу?
Hired hell. Bah! Never hire a Dolmari to do a human job.
What are you gonna do now without a delivery boy?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation!
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy. It could work. If the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind, the pay is not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
I'll take the job, if you want me.
Agreed.
потому что
Maybe
мне
you'll
вообще
even
нет
bring in
местных
some
денег,
new
я на всё
business.
согласна.
Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Так, зашибись. Побежали.
Oh, and remember to have the customer sign the delivery list. The guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Maps, fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
Мне очень нравится, как он пиарит свою палатку. Когда же Игорю было играть с Севой, когда он играл с вами? Ты?
How are you today, then?
Нужно мне
Like
чувак или
you
нет?
care.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
I'm
умею
looking for the
читать на
captain.
вашем.
Is he around?
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the temple market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebuve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was. Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Так, подожди. Она у меня, наверное, в инвентаре. Но сначала ты подпишешь мне список доставки. Нет, не подпишешь? Ах ты скотина. Подождите. Я хочу его посмотреть. Я могу его посмотреть? Одна карта моря. Так. Понятно. Держи свою карту.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
Ты это... Подпиши, пожалуйста. Все?
Sign this, please.
Вот.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Скотина.
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Why not?
Brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
Хоть выпендриваться,
And that's
распишись.
why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since?
Поставь отпечаток пальца.
I still
кровью.
won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes.
О чем ты думаешь?
No.
Look,
Расшенец.
Captain, I'm desperate here. I really need some kind of signature.
Well, there's always music.
Как Костя, рожден во фронтенде, всю жизнь там провел. Отлично.
What's music got to do with you signing my list?
Nothing. But it distracts the Mojal.
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte. And straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
I'll be back.
I don't doubt it for a second.
Еще бы. Да уж. Ну, хоть на чай оставил. А, мне сразу надо в город. Фальшивая любовь. Что-то как-то не клеится у Кости с Игорем. Что-то случилось. Что-то пошло не так. Ты же не тот Котя. Ой,
What's
всё.
your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
Прикольный у него
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
методика разговора. Так, и чё?
As luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the, Mojal won't mind.
Ай, такая драма в чате. Ужас. Ужас.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Надо сразу мне... А? Слышь, видел? Могу играть на флейте. Так не поможет, да? Ну, тогда вот так.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both. Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
Ой, ой,
I can pretty much
всё.
guarantee you that.
Ой, что в чате творится, жуть. Настя, у тебя мать опять одна. Придется искать кого-то нового. Котя, наверное, слишком много гуляет, он стал какой-то нервный. Дома, когда сидишь, спокойнее. Надо дома больше сидеть, Котя. Котя верный, не гуляет.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man. Hold on. Did you not ask me about him earlier today?
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons. First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find the Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where Westhouse... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town. Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking people up for years, as any level-headed person would tell you. Our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrock Lane? Yes, Parrock Lane. Head west on Parrock Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parrock Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The Rolling Man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Отлично. Это было непросто. Здесь нельзя карту по-быстрому открывать. Опять. О боже. О боже. Что творится в этом чате?
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Mason, what is it now? Oh, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanya, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were 2 of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you
Чат
a
стал
drink.
18+. Просто. Чувак, ты тут пока бухаешь, то главное через перила не...
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven.
Не перебивайся.
Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
Ну, тут много всего. Для начала перестань бухать.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
Это местное.
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for you. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria? I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
Блин, пипец ему грустно. Вот он точно не может вернуться домой.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fellow, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney?
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my old life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Фига живучий.
Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning, I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see,
открываю окно стрима, ты говоришь с этим типом, потом через 5 минут опять с ним.
of course,
Так,
but
позже
who knew
пойду
where my
рассказывать.
curiosity would bring
Здесь
me?
медленные диалоги, что ты хочешь.
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of '34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it, and I was going to die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
То есть он
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back
не
home.
обладает
To start.
способностью к переходам.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
Already did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
I should get going.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
Подожди бухать. Я у тебя еще подписать бумажку должна.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Уже какой вежливый. Не то, что тут второй чувак. Да, Westhouse подписывается. Так.
Hold on one second, Miss Ryan. I just remembered something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
Давай сюда.
What
Гони.
is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Наверное, как-то
Thanks.
связано с часами, которые не ходят в Венеции на площади. Подозревай все.
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left. Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me. Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. I can't hold my liquor. I'll be spending the rest of the day doubled over, staring into the ocean and, hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Back again so soon, Miss Ryan?
Харик, я хочу уйти отсюда.
I should get going.
All right.
Я хочу уйти отсюда. Как бы это сделать?
Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about if I insert this pin carefully into the hole. Like so, and then slowly wind it. It worked! It's ticking!
Чувак, хочешь домой? Только там
I did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
время немножко изменилось.
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan,
Аня, сегодня долгий стрим будет? Я не
suffer a
знаю.
most unpleasant
Я пока не
experience.
решила.
And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own 2 hands. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
Это получается даже ни капли времени не прошло.
Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
Так.
What happens now?
The minstrel told you about the balance, about Stark and Arcadia.
Да.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an instrum then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others. And they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret. There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must.
Ой, да ладно.
The worlds depend on it.
So what do I do?
Может
We
получится,
must work
может и
together,
нет. Ну
April.
да.
I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things. We must find the lost guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Да ошибись.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world, this world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian.
Так,
I can
значит,
guarantee you
где-то
that he's
тут.
here. But where exactly, I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm, but he's the last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books, talk with the minstrel and others who might know, but not yet.
Да ошибись.
First, we must finish our mission here.
Пойди туда, не знаю куда, найди то, не знаю что.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains 2 parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels, the eyes of the dragons. That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Where is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
Белый дракон — это не чувак на корабле?
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Sure, they're... Oh, that's the
Друг
Vanguard?
мой, это шизофрения.
See,
And they're big,
да,
very
да, так
big.
и есть.
But why do they...
А теперь у них еще и
Why
массовые
assume a
галлюцинации.
different name here?
И вообще,
in Arcadia,
осторожнее общаться
they
с
flaunt their
психами, они
philosophy.
имеют тенденцию
They preach the
увлекать
destruction
себя,
of the
вас
balance
в своей
under the
фантазии.
pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, They cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have that much money?
Игру чуть тише. Да,
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
Так получится?
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How are we supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes, but there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance, and no, that will have to wait.
Нормально.
By just being alive, you counter chaos.
Не все
Without
рассказывай.
you,
Нормально, чувак.
last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
And imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay. So that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon-Eye jewels? And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too, you're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi, how are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no Chosen One, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control. The world does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
Здесь, правда, очень длинные диалоги. Гусь пишет, выгружать такое количество текста в один диалог, это, конечно, жестоко. Вот, здесь прям очень много таких диалогов.
What happens if I choose no, no way?
I am not a fortune teller, nor am I a Vinar. What will happen? Something else? That's all I can tell you. Something else. But I'm sure it won't be anything good. Not unless you agree to help.
But I can't do it. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not your savior. I don't have any magic powers. I'm just this girl. I'm just me.
The choice is yours, April. As always, the choice is yours.
It's not much of a choice, is it?
For what it's worth? Perhaps not. Still, you need to come to the decision on your own.
Then the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses? Once we've done that, you must travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right, okay. Where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait, did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
Jeez.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
It's the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
О боже. Господи, Эйприл, если Хоббит отнес кольцо в Мордор, то и ты сможешь. Вот уж точно. Интересно, кого можно поблагодарить за нарратив через окружение, потому что в этом, конечно, есть свое очарование, но очарования иногда слишком много. В таких стенах текста я имела в виду. Да. Кто-то хотел написать книгу, но сделал компьютерную игру. Я не знаю, зачем я иду домой, но я иду домой. Так, Фионы нет. Чарли?
Nobody home.
Нет. Тоже никого.
I don't need to make my bed. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover. It's been too hot to sleep with a cover.
Так.
So I don't.
Ладно. Я могу ошибаться, но вроде так и было, мол, автор сценария играми не очень интересовался. Вполне возможно. Я мало что. Точнее так, я ничего не знаю про создателей The Longest Journey, кроме того, что кажется, они Норвегии. Хотя не точно. Это не точно. Звуки. Прекрасные звуки.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home.
Никого нету. Что скажешь?
Pulling long hours today, Charlie?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah? What's up?
Hi, nice to meet you. We are actually speaking Russian here, so sorry. Yeah, I totally enjoyed playing the second time.
I
Чё,
just had
расскажем
the
ему?
weirdest experience of my life.
Weirder than what happened here last night?
Much weirder, trust me. I mean, what happened here, it could be explained. A hologram, rapture gas, mass suggestion.
That's stretching it a
Thank
little, don't
you.
you think?
Have a nice
What,
evening,
rather than
day,
the alternatives?
whatever you
That we're
have
all
in
either
your
going
country.
crazy or that something's breaking through from another world? You don't think that's stretching it?
I don't know what I think, April. I just know that sometimes there are things lurking in the shadows that can't be explained by science. That the world holds more mysteries than we think.
Maybe.
So what's this thing you were gonna tell me about the weirdest experience of your life?
You wouldn't believe me anyway, Charlie.
Try me.
No, really, I can't. It's too much, too close. I don't know if I believe it myself.
Okay. You tell me about it later then, alright?
Maybe. When does the concert start?
In less than an hour. I expect the place to be crowded soon. So you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. But she knows about the show, so she'll be here.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem. Later.
Та-ра-та-та. Босс.
So where have you been all day? You didn't show up at school, you weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again, and on top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit! Zach! I totally forgot. He's gonna kill me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
I needed some information.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
Ну что, нарушаем обещание или нет? Сидеть на концерте? Ну, может, там джаз? Да, сидеть на концерте. Какая она быстрая. Так. Да или нет? Нет или да? Да или нет? Нет или да?
You're right. I'm staying here.
Я останусь здесь.
Good girl. Now, there are a couple guys you should keep an eye open for tonight.
Me?
I have a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend. You need a boyfriend because I have one and I need somebody to compare boyfriends with. It's not your choice to make, girl. It's just the natural order of things.
I thought we were here to listen to the band.
Sure, from the back, so we can scope out guys' asses.
I don't know which place is weirder, Mercuria or the Fringe Cafe on any given night.
Mark what?
Never mind. So, okay, which guys are we looking for?
Right. Now, you may want to take notes.
Серьезный подход. Эти титьки в одном ряду с Ларой.
Oh, God. Headache.
Кажись, вчера кто-то забухал.
I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today.
100%
He's
сейчас на
probably
него
pissed that I
наткнусь.
stood him up, and Zach's very good at being pissed.
Ой. Можно начинать вылазить в окно, чтобы не встретить Зака? Потому что он живет напротив. Ну, конечно, он ждет.
So you thought you could stand me up and get away with it, bitch?
I'm sorry. What did you call me?
We have a date and then you don't show? Leave me looking like a sad prick all night in front of my friends?
I couldn't go, Zach. Get over it.
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
What are you gonna do?
You'll find out, April Ryan. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me.
Ой, все. Словно его не динамили никогда. Вообще уже. Истеричка. Господи. Ну правда же истеричка. Чё он такой? Ну не пришла и не пришла. Только Аня убирает телеграммные оповещалки, пока Эйприл слишком медленно идет. Двери открываются. Тудун-тудун. Радиостанция, кольцевая, улица Надежды. Ой, мамочки.
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe. I think he's in trouble. The boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They got recruitment posters all over town. She's gone.
Очень милое место.
Gas or water mains, perhaps. Or, sewer pipes. That would explain the smell.
Так, чё мне надо? А вон ту сторону собор. Обидно, наверное. Ну, конечно, обидно. Но... С другой стороны... Надо было думать сразу. Я вижу Игоря, наверное, он знает, что делать с этой трубой. А хрупкое мужское эго ущемить очень легко. Вы же вроде поссорились. Что происходит? Я не поняла. Так долго цапались в печати, и что в итоге?
It's a priest.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place. This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
So am I. But we cope. We cope. How may I be of assistance?
Do people still go to church?
Yes, some do.
Качели любит, так сказать.
Religion is pretty
Love,
resilient.
hate.
Religion, sure. But there's so many new religions, and people tend to abandon the old ones, don't they?
They'll be back. The Voltex and the Manus of the world offer only a fleeting chance of material happiness. What they cannot offer is spiritual enlightenment.
So you're not worried about the competition?
We have over 2,000 years of experience and tradition to build on. I don't see us just rolling over on our backs and giving up. No.
У тебя очень интересный опыт
Do you
с
know a boy
торговцами
named Warren
наркотой.
Hughes? As a matter of fact, I do.
Нет, он хуже.
The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere. But he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razor Blades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87. Be careful, though. Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot, and they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
I don't doubt
Это мы
that.
уже видели.
Still, be careful.
Thank you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
Да уж не сомневайся, я зайду сегодня еще раз. Торгует религией. Ой,
87.
всё.
It's a boy. Looks to be about 15 or so. Can I talk to you for a minute? You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
What's your name?
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
All right, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I can take care of myself.
Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Trouble found you, girl.
I don't have any money.
You think I want your money? Shit, you can keep your damn money. Just because I live in the projects don't mean I'm a thief, you know.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
Of course not. You people never do.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
After you? I didn't come... So you're Warren?
What? Like you didn't know?
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the head?
That's a fair description.
Отличное описание.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before it. So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Зашибись.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going, but I don't know what it is, and...
You need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Great!
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archives. Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there.
Нормальный запрос такой. Ничего так. По чуть-чуть.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the... Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
I'll do it.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R, the rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though, snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
That's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families too. No, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself. I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let him use her in the mines and factories out there.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Ну да, еще дело его уничтожить. Ну да. Вообще изи-пизи.
Where's the police station?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
What was it you wanted me to do again?
Break into the police archives, get information on my family, delete my criminal record, and if you're smart, check out what they got on the vanguards, or whatever they're called.
And then you'll put me in touch with your friend.
He owes me one, yeah, and he can help you out with everything you need.
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
I think I'll just take the stairs.
Разумно. Так. Ну, словно я никогда такого раньше не делала. Сейчас пойдем в полицейский участок, проберемся. Чё? Кольцевая, западное метро. Западное, наверное. Тут вон дорожное заграждение.
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
А, подождите, я же должна была встретиться с Кортесом, нет? Церковь. Сейчас пойду проверю на всякий случай. А что ты так долго туда бежишь? Уже добежала 3 раза. Кортеса не видел?
Hello, Father.
It's good to see you back. How may I be of assistance today?
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Понятно. Все-таки сначала в полицию. Каждый день хожу по полицейским участкам, пишу оттуда инфу. Да, как бы вообще в чем вопрос? Там же мы же все знаем, двери открыты, все очень просто. Что там было? 3.0.1.8 или 3.8.1? Сразу записать на всякий случай. А, нет, подожди, это было дорожное заграждение.
There's a small control panel on it.
1.8.
The display reads 3018.
А куда ты? А, фига, блин, круг обойти. Ну, Дерек со Стайлзом смогли, значит, ты выбрал сможешь.
Save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Ну, у Стайлза там папа работает. Другое. Должно было произойти. Мусорная машина.
It's an automated garbage truck. They crisscross the town, emptying containers and running people over.
Полицейский участок. Спасибо. Breaking news. Так.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany?
Я надеюсь, мы пошли прорваться в полицейский участок после такого представления.
And whatever the punishment, it won't bring any of those bloodied, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact count is still under wraps. The work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan. Are we clear? How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
Нервная какая. Что за нервная такая? Так, ой.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
Mission 5.
If I'm not completely mistaken, and if I remember my tech classes correctly, that's an anti-gravity control unit. It looks fully intact.
Uh-huh.
Mission 5.
Антигравитация. Еще один.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance.
Пугающе. Двери не стали переводить. Действительно, зачем? Копа тоже.
Doors are closed.
Просто.
Hey!
Просто перевод слетел.
How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Good grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty. And I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
Ай,
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors aren't working?
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Why were you parading back and forth like that?
I am practicing the fine art of policing.
It doesn't look like policing. It looks like acting.
Bollocks! And I thought I was making progress.
Maybe if you tried being a little less... rigid?
Yeah, but it's this bloody suit. It makes everyone move the same way. I'm not able to release the character.
Are you an actor? Or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain, je ne sais quoi, flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
That's it.
So you're doing research for your next role?
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
And what squad would that be?
Vice.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
That's more like it.
Так.
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work, but the gate downstairs does. Of course, you can only get through that inside of a vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say radiation poisoning?
Thanks, and good luck.
Придется притвориться
Parting is
мусором.
such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
И снова. Ну, тебя как-нибудь отвлечь.
I can't pass through the fence without setting off the alarm, or worse, getting fried by that military-grade laser.
Что скажешь?
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
Except for you, officer.
Eh? Me?
What?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
Магия статистики.
They're the safest mode of transportation, if you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks for ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself.
After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
Тебе нужна масочка. Что я могу сделать с пылью?
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am.
Диалог прекрасен во всем.
Dust.
Может, мне надо пустить больше пыли? Листочек не поможет. Конфетку? Хочешь конфетку? Не хочешь конфетку. А пожеванную конфетку? Жеванную конфетку тоже. Я могу сыграть тебе на флейте. Окей. Так. Пыль ему не нравится.
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence. The color indicates that they're using military-grade lasers.
This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirt. Hey, is that a fur mitten? Oh, no, it's a dead rat. I'm not gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved. How utterly pointless is this? And I'm starting to reek a little of utter crap, too.
Так. Не вынесла. Идем заграждение поднимем тогда. Как медленно было.
It's a numeric keypad, but I have absolutely no idea what numbers to type in to move the roadblock.
В смысле? Там же было написано.
There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018. It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
Так, отлично. Да быстрее.
It says Calavera Crossing MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Отлично. Давай подвинем. Быстрее.
Perhaps if I try entering the ID of the intersecting street, the roadblock will move.
Пока, чувак. Что ты будешь делать? Ну? Никто не хочет меня забрать. Я же мусор. Оп. Бумс.
Keep it close to yourself.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting. Not to mention the fact that I really, truly
космонавты зашли на борт.
I don't think this is ever coming
Что ж,
off.
поздравляю.
I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
Остается один вопрос, привезли ли они коронавирус на МКС.
You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior. Tuvok? Tuvok? From my extensive knowledge of cop shows, I'd say she's probably the desk sergeant on duty. For some reason, they're always slightly overweight and grumpy. April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
Так. Через пару недель узнаю. Почему через пару недель? У них не будет связи раньше.
It's an old vid phone. Ancient technology. Visuals are so passé. It's a thin guy wearing red coveralls. He looks like a repairman. It's a, portly fellow wearing red coveralls. I think he's a repairman.
Так, ладно, пойдем поговорим.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Where are the archives?
The archives? You're not an officer of the law, are you?
Беспалевно.
Yes, I am.
If you're a cop, where the hell's your uniform? Your badge? Your standard issue disruptor pistol?
At home. They're all at home.
Then I suggest you get your cute little butt home and get your badge, your uniform, and your gun. Capiche? Now shoo, leave the grown-ups to do the grown-up work, okay?
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
I'm in training at the academy, and I need to get into the archives to study.
You're in training? Uh-huh, sure you are. Then what the hell you doing here? You should be at the academy doing push-ups and learning how to bullshit like a pro.
Отлично.
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law, are you?
Нет.
So what if I'm not?
Then you can't go into the back, capiche? Cops only. Besides, half the doors in this building, including that one, are out of order. Nobody's going in, nobody's coming out. And until those overpaid, underworking service guys get off their butts and back to work, that's the way it's gonna stay.
Ну вот, как обычно. Так, вы чё не работаете, а ну?
Hi. What do you want? We're on our lunch break, honey.
Иди дверь открой.
Excuse me, how do I smell?
Smell? Are you coming on to me, honey?
What?
I don't know. Women don't usually come on to me, so I'm just checking. I wouldn't want to miss a come on.
I asked you how I smelled.
Отлично.
Yeah, right. Like, moldy pizza and... is that salmon?
Smoked.
Yeah. And a faint touch of rum?
I had an accident with a bottle inside a garbage container.
Happens to me all the time. You're not alone. In fact, there are meetings downtown every Wednesday night.
I don't have a drinking problem.
If you can't admit it to yourself, honey, you do. After all, who's the one reeking of rum? Not me, that's for sure. Not today, anyway.
Why are you guys working?
We're on our contractually bound lunch break.
Huh. Right. But you're not eating.
We're done eating, sure, but we're still on our break. Clause 16 of the contract, and I quote, improper digestion may prove detrimental to further work-related activities. End quote.
Meaning what?
We're letting the corned beef settle, honey.
Aren't you supposed to fix the
Мне
doors?
нравится такой подход.
That's right.
But instead you're just... sitting here.
That's right.
And you're not planning on getting back to work anytime soon?
That's right.
And you're not bothered by this?
That's right.
That's right.
I could say anything at all.
That's right.
And you just answer...
That's right.
That's right.
Well, how's that for productivity? Yeah, that's right. It'd be so nice if you could fix the doors.
And it would be so nice if you could go away and leave us alone.
Ну нет.
Is there anything I can do to make you go back to work?
No,
Я
short
работаю
of
на этой
emergency, we
дискуссии
ain't moving
здесь,
our
да.
asses in the foreseeable future.
What constitutes an emergency?
Any event accompanied by a specific work order signed in triplicate.
What kind of work order?
Well, you know.
About the work order,
Yeah? Which one?
you know, for emergencies.
You mean the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form?
Sure.
Well, if you were to produce said requisition with the appropriate signatures, we'd be forced to prematurely suspend our lunch break, for tactical reasons, of course. Thus, allowing our scheduled work to be completed.
Don't you just love bureaucracy?
You what?
Never mind. Where do I go to get the requisition form?
О,
What form?
господи, что происходит?
The requisition form for the short-term
Можете еще не
tactical
спать,
suspension of union member benefits.
Any official office for which we perform services.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting, you betcha, honey.
Hiya.
Huh? You, an angel from heaven, come to take me away?
No point talking to old Georgie there. Ever since he overdosed on raptures, he ain't been right in the head. I don't ever let him hold the hammer no more either, I'll tell you that.
Так, понятно. У тебя нет никакого толка. Слышь, нужна бумажка.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
I need the requisition form called Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
All right. What's the number?
Number?
I need to know the identification number of that form. You know, the 5-digit alphanumerical ID.
Aren't those documents arranged alphabetically?
Yeah, they are, but I still need a number. Capiche?
About that requisition form.
Identification number?
I don't have an identification number. I just know the name of the requisition. It's...
No, can't help you without an ID number. Rules are rules.
I'm sorry, but doesn't this situation strike you as disturbingly Kafkaesque?
Nah, it's more of a Bergmanian pastiche on a Kafkaesque theme. My unwillingness to yield is less a bureaucratic necessity than a petty desire to transfer the burden of my miserable existence onto others.
Right. What you said. Thanks anyway.
Угу. Чудесно. Ну что ж, чувак.
It's me again. Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting, you betcha, honey.
Так, это не поможет.
You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior.
There's no way I'm going back down into the basement. I'd rather be rolled out of here on a gurney with my body wrapped in black plastic.
I haven't spoken with Mom since I left, actually. I should give her a ring.
Самое время позвонить.
Hello?
Hi, Mom? It's April. How are you?
Where are you, sweetheart?
In the city, Mom, you know that.
Why didn't you call? I've been worried sick about you, sweetheart.
Didn't you get my letter?
Yes, and I can't say I understand why.
Well, that was the problem, wasn't it? You didn't understand.
I don't think it was fair of you to be so hard on your father. You hurt him a lot, you know? And I'm not just talking about you pushing him down the stairs.
And what about me? You don't think he hurt me? Were you so blind you didn't see that?
April, you know I can't take sides in this.
No. Of course not. Not you. Not ever. Anyway, is Dad doing okay? I mean, after the fall.
He broke his arm and he had to take some time off work. Money short because of that. We had to pull Danny out of school until next semester.
You can't blame me for those things, Mom.
If you hadn't left like you did...
I'd probably be dead now, Mom. I couldn't take it anymore. Please, let's not argue about this now. I just wanted to hear your voice.
Please come home, April. We still love you.
No. Thank you, but no. That's not gonna happen. Listen, I have to go. I'm in the middle of something. Take care, okay?
Okay, sweetheart. I love you.
Yeah, me too, Mom. Bye.
Так. Инструменты. О, панельку.
It's a toolbox. There's a sheet of paper in here.
Так. Что за листочек?
It's some kind of requisition form or work order.
Отлично.
The panel is closed. It's completely secured. I can't open it. Okama Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order.
О, отлично.
There it is, 09042. That's the number the desk sergeant wanted.
И мы медленно идем.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
I need a requisition form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits.
Hold on.
Так. Она встала, это серьезно.
Here you go, miss. Union requisition form number 09042.
Bokamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. The work order's blank. Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
Ручка
Thanks
есть?
anyway.
Так, понятно. Не прокатит.
It's me again. Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting? You betcha, honey.
I better fill out this work order first. Fix the damn doors.
Sign the commish.
There.
now we're set.
What's this?
Oh, just a jolly little requisition entitled Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
Say what? Lady, do you realize what you've just done? You've interrupted our lunch break. This is an official work order. It can't be. Wait. 09042. This isn't 09042-A, is it?
No, just plain old 09042-nothing.
Ha-ha! This being Sunday and all, that petition is useless. On public holidays, you need the extension -A form. Addendum for public holidays. Us being on triple overtime and all.
So?
So, we're gonna stay here and enjoy our extended break. Thank you very much. Now go away.
Окей, я пойду попрошу другую форму.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
I'm sorry, but I need the 09042-A requisition form addendum as well.
The what? The 09042-A? Why the hell didn't you ask me for that one in the first place?
Because I'm a cruel bitch and I love torturing you. In fact, I've made it my life's mission to haunt you forever and ever with requests for useless forms and documents.
Hold on.
Смотрю. Так и есть.
All right, requisition form number 09042-A. And that better be it.
Будем надеяться. Как это запомнить? Опять этим чувакам отнести.
Okay, now we're set. I hope.
Why do you keep bothering us? Don't you have anything better to do?
No, absolutely not. This is requisition form number 09042-A, the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form with the public holiday addendum.
Balls! We've been nailed, George. Get your ass off the chair. We're going back to work, thanks to this lovely young lady.
The panel is open and some wires are hanging out.
Они еще год чинить будут.
Are you guys gonna be done soon?
Hey, who knows? This is complicated stuff, honey.
They don't open manually.
Я починю быстрее, чем вы.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Не знаю.
Thanks anyway.
Я просто не знаю, что делать.
How's it going? It's a toolbox. I can't get to the wires while these guys are working on them. I need to create some kind of distraction. Get them away from the panel. Good to see you up and about, George.
Mister! The plane! The plane!
Может, конфетку? У меня такие универсальные конфеты. Так. Как? О, у меня есть фейковые часы. Нет. Ладно, мы поговорим.
How's it going?
Это вас не отвлечет, наверное.
Nuh-uh.
Так. Нет, нельзя пощекотать ему спинку, к сожалению.
They don't open manually. The doors are closed. The doors are closed. You can usually tell Tuvok? You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior. Nuh-uh. The panel is open and some wires are hanging out. At least they're doing something, even if it's just staring at the panel. At least they're doing something, even if it's just staring at the panel. It's a toolbox.
Нет, травматизм на работе не поможет. И звонить мне некуда. Что тут есть еще, что может заставить вас теперь отойти? Сначала подойти, теперь отойти.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
Сама не знаю.
Thanks anyway.
Не помогло. Задолбать телефон левый, правый. Но тут у меня есть номер телефона. Ну, как бы это все, что у меня у них есть. Подожди.
Vidphone. The screen and camera are both out of order.
Право, вы еще ушли из строя
It's a
камеры.
vidphone. I feel like someone's staring at me. Vidphone. The screen and camera are both out of order. Good to see you up and about, George.
The ants. They're everywhere. There are ants in my pants.
Good to see you up and about, George.
I'd love some green eggs and ham. Wouldn't you?
Good to see you up and about, George.
What's the deal with those spaceship dinners, huh? I mean, they taste like hospital food.
Good to see you up and about, George.
They never quit. They quality assure everything. I can't take a pee without quality assurance standing behind me, checking off boxes and taking urine samples.
Good to see you up and about, George.
I think this may be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Видеофон. Все, видеофон. Подожди, экран.
This phone, 099-12090.
Так.
That's just my incoming call.
Там не работает камера у правого.
Hey, Hey, there's a phone call for you.
For me? Who is it?
I think it might be union business.
Out of my way, lady!
I can't get to the wires while these guys are working on them. I need to create some kind of distraction. Get them away from the panel. There's a call for you too, sir.
Me? I get no calls ever. Except from my mommy. Is it my mommy?
It could very well be your mommy.
Отлично.
Oh. Thanks.
Иди, чувак.
The panel is open and some wires are... It's a long shot, but if I try to cross these wires... Voila! I'm so good.
Hey, you can't go back there. It's a restricted area.
I need to distract her. But how?
Теперь ты. Полочки.
Let's see. What's the most difficult form to get a hold of? The label on that shelf says, reporting indecent or lewd behavior by bingo or BM personnel, number 31366. Excuse me, ma'am.
Мог подумать, что
You again, what do you want now?
полицейский архив так просто.
I'd like that form for complaining about lewd and indecent behavior, please.
Number?
31366.
Hold on.
Так. Знак.
Bingo!
Сканер.
The world's favorite soda. And after the devastating soda wars of 2159, the world's only soda. Considering the fact that I'm inside a police station, it might be prudent to pay for the soda first.
Мне нечем заплатить, кроме кольца этой конфетки. Нет, конфетка не подойдет. Я этим кольцом за все расплачусь. Ладно. Что за знак?
Archives.
Ага, вот архив.
It's a retinal scanner, instantly outdated by the genetic scanner, but I guess here they don't care. I don't think so. The security feedback will probably fry my eyeballs.
Так, отлично.
Locker room.
Раздевалка. Это то, что надо.
The showers. Unisex, of course. Sergeant Anthony McDonald. Sergeant Morty Lowe. Sergeant Maria Hernandez. Sergeant Ricky Mahoney. Sergeant Maria Hernandez.
Так, шкафчик 4 нам подойдет.
Sergeant Russell Franco. Sergeant Frank Manelli. I like my outfit. It's inexpensive. Cool. It's occupied. Hi. Who's in there?
Manelli. Who's asking?
God, I know that voice.
What? Who are you?
Sergeant Hernandez!
Maria, thank God you're here. Listen, I need you to get my stomach medicine from the locker. Here's the key. Oh, God.
Так. Это Минелли. Чего?
Sergeant Frank Manelli.
Отлично.
What? I got something on my face? Is my...
Так, что у тебя есть? Лекарство?
It's a receptacle for a synthetic eye. I guess Frankie Boy's using one of those babies. You'd never tell from looking at him. It's a receptacle for a synthetic eye. It's empty, so he must be using it.
Блин. Что ж такая подстава-то? Мне нужен глаз.
Sergeant Minelli's been banging this locker shut one too many times. Say hello to 7 years of bad luck, guy. It's a loose shard of the mirror glass. I'll just carefully separate this shard from the mirror.
Так.
Like so. Archives login. F. Minelli. Password, wife's birthday. What a smart boy. Real security whiz. Archives login. F. Minelli. Password, wife's birthday.
Так. Зашибись. Надо поговорить, чувак.
Hello?
Maria, you got my medicine?
Yep. Got it right here.
Well, slide it under the door, will you? Hurry.
Нет? Не стоит запихнуть туда конфеток, лекарства?
Oh, thank God, thank God.
Видимо, надо достать глаза. А, так это я не шутила, получается. Видимо, да. Блин. Жена знает.
How are you feeling?
Better. A little better. I need it. I think this medicine is flushing out my system a little, you know what I mean? It's accelerating the natural process.
Бедняга.
No need to go any further, sir.
Thanks, Maria. Hey, you got a cold or something? You sound different.
Yeah, a cold or... I got something, all right. How's Mrs. Minelli doing?
Why are you asking? I didn't think it... hell, Maria, we spoke about this. I told you Can't you just let it rest?
Sure, sorry. Just wondering.
I wish you wouldn't, Maria. You know how... It is what it is, you know?
About Mrs. Minelli.
God damn it, Maria, I'm on the freaking can, yeah?
I was just thinking, maybe I should get her a birthday present. What do you think?
Are you nuts? Have you gone completely nuts? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
Being nice?
Nice? You want Laura to kick me out of my own apartment, is that it? You want my wife to kick me out of the apartment tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Your wife's birthday's tomorrow?
You're not buying her a present, Maria. Don't even think about it. That would be such a big mistake. You don't want to make a mistake like that.
Okay, boss. You're the boss.
Don't call me boss. And would you leave me alone? I'm not in a sociable mood. Hell, I'm on the can.
Gotta go, Minelli.
Thanks for your help, Maria.
Так.
Phew. Jesus, I think I'm allergic to the...
It's a receptacle for synthetic eye. It's empty, so he must be using it.
Может, я могу...
Sergeant Russell Franco. Sergeant Ricky Sergeant Maria. Sergeant Morty Sergeant Anthony McDonald.
Oh,
I could use a
crap,
shower.
my eye.
No.
Он только что крикнул про глаз.
Back in your slot. Oh, crap, my eye. Hey, leave my eye alone. There you are.
Так.
Back in your slot.
Глаз, глаз, глаз.
Oh, crap, my eye.
Нет. Закрытую конфетку. Что можно подсунуть тебе вместо глаза?
There you are. Back in your slot.
The showers. Unisex, of course. I could use a shower.
Oh, crap, my eye.
Так. Надо подобрать глаз.
It's a receptacle for synthetic eye. It's a receptacle for synthetic eye.
Чем ты его
It's empty,
заменить?
so he must be using it.
Чем его заменить? Чем? А, подождите. Выключать.
Oh, crap, my eye. What the hell happened to my... Maria! Maria, did you take my eye? Give it back!
Какой глаз?
There you are. Back in your slot.
Нет, подождите. Мне надо...
They're awful. Assorted candy.
Oh,
Colorful,
crap, my eye.
no doubt also extremely toxic. It's a sticky, half-eaten piece of candy.
Нельзя? Как-то... Блин. Так. Что надо сделать, чтобы ему не возвращать глаз?
Oh, crap, my eye. What the hell happened to my... Maria! Maria, did you take my eye? Give it back!
Почему честность сыграл в такой неподходящий момент? Вообще непонятно.
Back in your slot.
Зачем? Зачем я его возвращаю? Что делать?
Oh, crap, my eye!
Какие у меня есть идеи на этот счет?
It's a bingo soda machine. $1.50 for a can of the world's favorite soft drink. Considering the fact that I'm inside a police station, it might be prudent to pay for the soda first.
Так. Думай.
It's broken. It's broken.
Все, что ты можешь сказать, да?
It's a receptacle for synthetic eye. It's a receptacle for synthetic eye. It's empty, so he must be using it.
Oh, crap, my eye!
April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
There you are. Back in your slot. Oh, crap, my eye!
Так. Глаз. Я должна что-то сделать с глазом.
Back in your slot.
Чтобы забрать его. Как? Чихни еще раз.
crap, my eye.
Нет. Нет, 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 нет.
There you are. Back in your slot.
Почему тут душевая?
The showers. Unisex, of course. I could use a shower. But no.
Oh, crap, my eye.
It's Frank Minelli's synthetic eye.
There you are. What the hell happened to my... Maria! Maria, did you take my eye? Give it back! There you are. Back in your slot.
Не, ну его точно надо чем-то менять, а... Типа, чем? Что я еще не вижу, где можно покопаться? Шкафчики. Просто имена. Томат.
It's a bingo soda machine. $1.50 for a can of the world's favorite soft drink. It's a retinal scanner, instantly outdated by the genetic scanner, but I guess here they don't care.
Oh, shit. Кажется, у нас проблема. Я загуглил, сказано, что меняется на глаз обезьяны. А разве мы можем выбраться из
I
штаба?
don't think so. The security feedback will probably fry my eyeballs.
Так. А, зато тут валяются инструменты. Сейчас мы узнаем, может, тут что-нибудь есть. Мы же починили двери. Давайте попробуем сходить за отверткой. Ой, не отверткой. Так. Кто же знал, что обезьяну забрать надо? Офигеть. Вот это тонкости. Где это вообще было? Радиостанция. Точно. Спасибо за помощь. Не то, ну, это была бы вечность. Хождение по кругу. В отчаянии капитальном. Привет, обезьянка. Может, еще шапку забрать?
It's a perfect fit. I'm so clever I could just die. The eye came loose. Poor Constable Guybrush. Sorry, Guybrush, but I need to borrow your eye for a while.
Чё еще?
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.
Как до этого надо догадаться. Я думаю, что если бы я сразу, когда взяла обезьянку, посмотрела бы ее в инвентаре и увидела, что у нее отваливается глаз, мне бы не пришлось даже за ней возвращаться. То есть у меня бы был глаз от обезьяны уже давно бы в инвентаре. Вот о чем я думаю. Сейчас выйти. Вот. Поэтому тут играет тот факт, что я не очень внимательно разглядываю то, что у меня в инвентаре лежит. Да-да. Надо почаще клацать кнопочкой, посмотреть. За надеждой. Запомни метро. Вот сюда. Так. Главное, чтобы сейчас скрипты не сломались. Вот сейчас узнаем. Смотрите-ка. Зайти нельзя. Сломались. Елки-палки.
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Так. Какие у меня есть возможности?
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
Прикиньте, у меня автосейв на обезьянке. И я не сейвилась. Ну, можно поговорить. У него тут на пыль проблемы.
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Dust.
Так. Отвертка. Обезьянка. Нет? Пройди. Что-то пыльное на него надо навести, мне кажется.
It's a magnetized screwdriver.
Ага.
Monkey see, monkey do. It's a shard of glass from a mirror.
Ай. Да, вот тут фиг знает.
It's an AG control unit.
Что тут происходит вообще? Я час назад уходила, ты все еще Я... подожди, она открывается. Фух. Все, я уже в панике была. Пусть это...
Hey, you can't go back there. It's a restricted area.
Не вопрос. Нормально. Сейчас. Чуваки сидят. Панель
Excuse me,
открыта.
ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
I'd like that form for complaining about lewd and indecent behavior, please.
Столько неприлично ведущих себя людей.
31366.
Я сейчас на весь штаб напишу жалобу. Так. Чума просто.
I like my outfit. It's inexpensive, but cool.
Ну давай, дружок.
Oh, crap, my eye.
Оп. Ура!
There you go.
Computer.
It's a computer from, like, the Stone Age. I've never seen anything like it outside of a museum. Hi, I'm Frank Minelli. And I feel really guilty doing this. I love my wife Laura, and her birthday is on the 31st of this month, which means... Laura 0731? Please, 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 please. Yes, I'm so good. Again.
Так.
Now, what to search for?
Чё? Deceased.
Warren's sister, and that's her colonization number. I'd better remember it in case I need it.
Фига. Это сложно.
Warren's sister, and that's her colonization number. I'd better remember it in case I need it.
Что это? Не может быть. Типа... Ну вы хотите даже так, да? Ладно. У меня есть бумажечка. Чё, он такой длинный. Ну ладно, сейчас я вот эти запишу. Не знаю, что это. Пять, 0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 5. Да вы издеваетесь? 3, 5. 3, 2, 6, 0. Да? Что?
Warren's sister, and that's her colonization number. I'd better remember it in case I need it.
Ну там еще 2 нуля в начале.
If I remember my digital history lessons correctly, that's what's called a dot matrix printer. They used that in, like, the 18th century or something. It's a control panel with a weird keyboard.
Так, давайте попробуем.
It's a long shot, but...
Еще раз. Это... Vanguard. Нет?
The Church of Voltec is the front of the Vanguard use here in Stark, so there must be at least some information available.
Так, это что такое? Два. А, это может номера полок?
I'm just gonna make sure there's no warrant or anything out for my arrest.
Ну да. А, вот как назад. Отлично. О.
It's the only lead I have, so if this falls through, I'm out of luck.
Что это? BMP. Да.
I'd better get a hard copy of this for Warren.
А я все могу распечатать? Я хочу все распечатать.
Until I, update Warren's rap sheet, there's no reason to print it out. I don't think I need to see any more of Warren's rap sheet. He's been kinda active. I'll just make a few small changes. Nothing major.
Ага. Вот оно как делается. Так,
That's much
отлично.
better. Scary how easy it is to manufacture a saint. Whoa! I think I just killed Warren. Oh well, he's just gonna have to, live with that. At least the cops and corporates won't be after him anymore. Just the morgue. Presses are rolling. Now, where's the printer?
Да, я не помню, что он просил, удалить его или... Я
The
думаю, ему
Church of
пойдет.
Voltec is the one of the Vanguard use here in Stark, so there must be at least some information available.
Ага, это распечатать нельзя. Но мы можем попробовать с этим что-нибудь сделать. Там 0,1, 0,1, 2, 1, 1, 3. И эти циферки я записала. Эрика.
Warren's sister. Please, please let there be something.
Нет. Ничего нету, да? Ну, это я уже печатала.
It's the only lead I have, so if this falls through, I'm out of luck.
Ну, я это печатала, поэтому он никак не реагирует. И типа все. Да? Что я распечатала?
It's the hard copy of all the information Warren wanted on his sister and himself.
Отлично. Теперь странная панель. Кнопка 1. Кнопка 14. Кнопка 15. Кнопка 16. Так. Допустим. И чё? Так, еще раз. 9, 3, 1. Нет. Я не знаю, что я вбиваю, я просто гадаю. 1, 1, 2. Нет. Стик.
It's a control panel with a weird keyboard. The Church of Voltec is the front of the Vanguard use here in Stark, so there must be at least some information available.
Типа... Что... Может попробовать поскладывать. Там есть 14. 12 мне надо. 12. 1. 1. 1. Нет. 12. 1. 12. 6. Нет. Сложно. Да я вообще... Может, это вообще никак сюда не относится. Просто мне кажется... Ну, вроде цифры какие-то. Не знаю. Это у нас, если что получается? 7. У него 4 цифры.
I shouldn't leave before I have all the information I need. I
Серьезно?
have to get a hold of some information on the Vanguard as well.
И как мы хотим это сделать?
I'm just gonna make sure there's no warrant or anything out for my arrest.
Нет, ничего нет. Так. И это все, вот это меня интересует.
The Church of Voltec is the front of the Vanguard use here in Stark, so there must be at least some information available.
Точки. Что значит точки? Так, если это одна цифра, и в скобочках типа я их складываю.
Jacob McAllen. White Cardinal? What the hell is that? I should keep that name in mind, though. It could turn out to be important. Jacob McAllen.
Где нет информации вообще?
Jacob McAllen.
Где? Чё? Здесь забыли что-то написать? Давайте
So-called White Cardinal. I wonder who he is.
Волтек. Кажется, да. Что это? Вот. Твою мать. Простите. Издевательство. Так, так. Ромбик. Вот же ж, блин, задачки. Так. Вот это. Вот это. Вот это. Вот это. Ура! Мне просто надо привыкнуть к тому, что надо делать агрессивный point-and-click.
There's nothing in here. Oh, except for a tiny data cube.
Ждите. Нет, нет. Ну ладно. Здесь не просто так автомат соды.
Considering the fact that I'm inside a police station, it might be prudent to pay for the soda first.
Ладно. Не знаю, зачем здесь автомат содовый. Это мистика.
Hey, you can't go back there. It's a restricted area.
Это было логично попробовать кредиткой оплатить. Я что-то с этими монетами. Сейчас. Это очень хорошая идея.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again. What do you want now?
Все тоже форма.
Form for complaining about lewd and indecent behavior, please.
Number
31366.
Соболезную, но я опять за этой формой. Так. Действительно. Действительно. Это же будущее.
Cola, lemon, lime, lemon lime, strawberry, strawberry lime, strawberry cola, cherry cola. Yuck. I'll go with the old standby. Bingo classic.
Снова хочу попросить ту
Boring,
форму.
but
That's right. That's right. Просто прекрасно эту форму. Еще одна? Нет? Глаз вернуть надо? Он у меня есть? Вообще? Нет. Ладно. Тогда не надо. А на ветах ни разу не выдалось логично. Жестоко. Просто на всякий случай.
That won't make the cop abandon his post. I need to come up with a better plan. And being a good Samaritan may be the honorable course of action, but it won't help me save the world. Worlds.
Так. Нет. Так не пойдет, да? Ну ладно. Надо будет еще где-то что-то найти. Значит, он чихает от пыли.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s.
Pacific Wars.
I don't want to know what he's doing.
Действительно. Привет, дружок. Смотри, что я тебе принесла.
How did it go? Did you get the information? Is my sister okay?
It wasn't easy, but I did it. Your sister's fine. You don't have to worry about the law or the corporates anymore.
That's great. That's... Thank you. Really. Thank you. So do you have the information for me?
Sure, right here. Listen, Warren. Your parents. They're dead. But your sister's okay. She's been adopted by some woman named Drake, a lieutenant with the Wakamba Mercer Corporation.
My sister's a corp brood? And my parents. You know that should hurt, but it doesn't. I don't feel anything. My parents left me a long time ago. But my sister, I gotta find her.
I'm sure you will, Warren.
Hey, wait a minute.
Я думаю, сестра
You
уже
killed
плачет
me?
на него немножко.
Thanks a lot.
Well, when you're dead, nobody cares. The cops are not going to be chasing after you for crimes committed by a dead guy.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm gonna have a tough time getting a new ID. You should have just wiped my record clean. I'm not complaining, though. I'm better off now than I was a few hours ago.
Да, зря я
So
его
what can I do for you
удалила.
now, sister?
Can you put me in touch with your friend now?
Yeah, for the information you needed? Right, you got it. Head on out to the Newport docks, down in the outskirts of the city. It's all deserted now since they stopped using the boats for cargo shipments. Head across the construction yard to a large garage. You can't miss it. It's got all these large tubes outside. Knock 3 times on the door, and tell Burns Flipper, and this guy's weird, so don't mind the stuff he says. Tell the Flipper that I sent you. I'll call ahead to let him know you're coming. He should be able to help you out with almost everything you need to know, okay?
Thanks. Bye, Warren.
Hey, keep it cool, sister.
Ты тоже найди себе новые доки. Прости, что я тебя стерла. Так получилось. Я просто тыкала во все кнопочки, если честно. Shit happens. Еще рано встретиться с Кортезом, да? Да, я думаю, да. Ладно. Доки. Или что-то там такое. Растаял. Да вообще. Чудесное место. Чудесное.
Cargo containers. The shipyard's been closed down, but all the machines are still there. It's a wonder nobody's bothered to dismantle it to prevent accidents.
Какое чудесное место.
Hey, cool! It's a 2032 Camaro in prime condition.
Nice.
Gas-guzzling automobiles was my secret passion before I turned 13. They were so much more fun than boys. Still are, really.
Thanks for putting your greasy hands on me. I'm now charged with a fuckload of electricity, and any further physical contact will result in you being toast.
Uh-oh.
Сигнализация. Отлично.
It's a rickety ladder.
Что тут еще есть интересного? Больше ничего интересного не вижу. Ну, пойдемте в гараж тогда. У него необычный вкус. Так.
MTI Industrial Strength Paint Shaker. So it's a device for shaking paint then? That's so last century. Junk. Expensive junk, but still junk. The doors are closed.
Ишь ты какая.
Where there's ventilation, there's life.
Блин, мусорный контейнер не проверил. Привет. Три раза.
You're trespassing. You gotta leave now.
Where'd that come from? I'm April Ryan, Warren's friend.
I don't know anybody named Ryan, so how about fucking off?
Warren called you on my behalf. Warren Hughes. You know Warren, right?
Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Yeah, but...
So, fuck off already. Am I stuttering here? Jesus H. Christ, you'd think that fuck off would be clear enough as it is for even a slag like you to understand.
Чего онлайна мало?
I'm not a slag!
So you're a gangbanger. Baby, there ain't enough here worth shit. You know, I got no beat with your posse, so fuck off.
No, I'm...
A corp, yeah. I'd recognize a corp bitch anywhere. I'm legit, no funny stuff. Got my corp permit right here in my little hand 2 weeks ago. And I only do inventory by appointment, so you're gonna have to phone me up there.
Запомните этот секвенс.
Could you, shut up for just 1 second?
Chill out.
Chill out.
I'm April Ryan. I'm a friend of Warren's, who apparently is a friend of yours. And he called you a short while ago to let you know he's cashing in on a favor. Does any of this ring a bell?
Ring a bell? Ding dong, the witch is dead. What are you, like a cliche movie chick? Yeah, it fucking rings a bell, but not the bell you'd like to hear. Think I was born yesterday? Like jacking in on a satellite conversation isn't in the fucking guidebook to good corporate surveillance? Jesus! Corps always underestimate the flipper. Like I bite because I see a babe in tight pants. I don't think so.
You know, if the fate of 2 worlds didn't depend on me, I'd tell you to go straight to hell.
Did I mention blow me, baby? Could you blow me really hard?
Well, you're such a bastard! Listen! If I was out to arrest you, don't you think I'd have brought an army of corporate goons?
You got a point. April Ryan, huh? Shit, my channel with Warren was scrambled anyway. Top of the line African scrambler. Fucking impossible to hack unless you're the flipper.
You're telling me that you knew who I was the whole time? Are you a psychopath or something?
Or something. Sure, babe. Hey, hold on.
Хорош. Так и не посмотрела, что мусор. Точно психопат. Что тут у нас?
They don't look very solid.
Ящик. Лестница. О боже. О боже. О боже. Чувак. Что происходит?
It's a guy in a hover chair. That's gotta be Burns' flipper. Hello? Are you Burn?
Yeah, chill out, baby. Chill. Be there in a sec. How'd you get down here? Who the hell are you?
I knocked, you let me in. We spoke only a few minutes ago. Warren's friend April?
Warren who? I don't know any Oh, Warren, right, yeah, fire lizard. Zeke. He's a good supplier. The flipper likes him. Likes him good. You a buddy of his? Yeah, oh, you his baby, yeah.
Oh, sure, I date 15-year-olds all the time.
15-year-olds.
Whatever. So, what the fuck do you want?
Отлично.
I need some information.
So visit the fucking library. Or go bother the Oracle or whatever. The flipper can't help you?
That's too bad. I guess Warren was wrong about you.
Yeah. Hey, what? What was he wrong about?
About you being the best there is at getting information. Any kind of information. I guess you can't help me.
Ты так легко.
Fuck yeah, I'm the best. Best there ever was, better than chocolate. I'm the king of data streams, the emperor of the feed, baby. What kind of information do you need?
I need information on a guy called Jacob McAllen and an organization called the Vanguard, or the Church of Voltec.
Sounds pretty heavy. I gotta tell you, Voltex and shit, they got security, top of the fucking food chain. You got something concrete for me to go on here, huh? Besides names? Names are nothing.
What do you mean?
Details! Gods and the Jesus is in the details, woman. There's a fucking ocean of info out there. Gotta know where to start, what to focus on, where do I begin? Give me a map!
У меня есть... Да, такой? Ладно, я просто скажу тебе все, что есть у меня.
What is this place?
This is the Flipper's Boutique, mademoiselle. I sell everything, from joy chips and porn cubes, strictly hardcore. Max illegality. What would be the fucking point otherwise? The satellites and BH generators? What I don't have here, I can get. For a price. This place ain't your neighborhood S-Mart. Let me tell you, shop smart, shop S-Mart. Nah, what I got here costs moolah. Mucho moolah. Are you in the market for a neutronium bomb, by the by? Got a hot one sitting in storage. Give it to you for a cool 100 million, huh? Bargain. Interested?
У меня есть где-то 200 баксов, наверное.
Just check my wallet. No, of course not. Are you crazy?
I know you are, but what am I?
What happened to your legs?
Jesus, are you fucking kidding me? My fucking legs, huh? You wanna know?
I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to know.
I'll tell you who took my legs. Captain Crunch. Now, answer this question for me. I'll tell you who took them.
Sure.
Are you a virgin?
What?
I ain't telling you nothing until you answer the question there, Trebek.
Ну-ка. Так. Мне 18.
I am a virgin.
Whatever.
Right. And I lost my legs in a hunting accident. Mosquito bit it off. Nasty motherfucker.
Really?
Nah, just fucking with you again.
Well, gosh darn it, you really got me there, boy.
Прекрасный
Oh,
чувак.
ouch, it bites. You got teeth, honey. Let me have it.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Flipper.
I'm the Flipper. The Flipper. Call me Burns. Yeah, beautiful. Ha. See ya.
Так. Дадим ему куб.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up.
Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Прикольно летать на такой штуке.
I got this data cube from the police station.
Yeah, so what the hell is on it?
You asked for details? This thing has details. Plenty of it. I hope.
And you expect me to sort through this shit for you, locate the relevant information, dive into the big blue sea of corporate security, and fish out whatever it is you need from the feed?
Yes.
Could you? Please?
Shit, you're cute. But if you weren't Warren's little plaything, I'd kick you out. And whatever. Hand it over and I'll give me a few minutes.
Я знала, что пожалуйста всегда работает. Ну где ты сидишь? Пока ждать будешь. Та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Даже пригласить ни на что нельзя. Что? Что скажешь?
Holy macaroni, you do know what the fuck you're fucking with here, yeah? You do know, don't you? These guys are the fucking epitome of uncoolness. It's good stuff, though. Precious information. I gotta hand it to you, sexy. You know what you were doing bringing this to the Flipster.
So, what can you tell me about the Vanguard? Is there anything in there about where they're located and how to get access to their files?
Shit! Aren't you a little too eager to trot with the beast, babe? Slow down, chill. I'll tell you what you need to know. But first, take a look at this recording. Just step over to the screen there, I'll play it back for you, okay?
To join in the effort, we must charge forward into a new era of compassion, companionship, and goodwill. An era of expansion and enrichment. A golden era. We must forge a future for ourselves, our children, and our children's children that can withstand the forces that oppose us. We shall be victorious. What the Church of Voltec was created to do is bring spirituality back into our lives and into our world. Spirituality and knowledge. Our enemies have suppressed the truth for too long. We can no longer stand idly by while they spread their lies and their disinformation to the people of our planet. We must fight back. We must take to arms and defend ourselves against our oppressors.
Кто агрессор?
I am not, by nature, a man of violence, nor are you. I know that. But the time comes when all people must do their duty to protect their ideology and to preserve their beliefs. That time has come. Our time has come.
Окей. Что я смотрю вообще?
We will do what we must to protect ourselves and our families. We will
Кажется, он не очень хороший. Совсем не хороший.
defend our beliefs against the heretics. We will go to war if that's what it takes.
Призывают к священной войне. Не может быть священной войны. Это булшит какой-то.
Who
was that? He was incredibly charismatic, but cold.
What do you think? Your friend and mine, Mr. Jacob McAllen, head honcho of the Church of Voltec, or the Vanguard if you wish. Supposed peaceful philosopher dude. Not the case, as it turns out. Obvious Hitler complex, real Nazi wannabe. This is heavy, dangerous shit you got here, and I love it.
Выступление лидера
But
перед
I
народом.
thought the Church of Voltec was a peaceful religion dedicated only to meditation and philosophy.
You and 20 billion other souls, Missy.
Очень похоже
This is the truth.
на
It's clear as
медитацию.
simple as butter. Now take a look at this on the screen again.
О, Господи. Еще одно такое видео. Это кто?
That's a guy named Gordon Halloway. Evil-looking dude, huh? Turns out he's McAllen's right-hand man, runs the Vanguard's secret ops. There's a gold mine of info on this data cube.
О, отлично.
The Vanguard have a bunch
него,
of
наверное,
agents that they've bred in tanks. Their grasp of genetic engineering far surpasses anything I've seen so far. I've seen everything. From what I can tell, the Vanguard are up against an enemy they call the Fathers or the Sentinel. I don't know who the fuck they are, but I'll find out. Must be the good guys, though, if they're fighting these creeps. Anyhow, this guy Gordon, he was originally intended for some kind of religious duty, whatever the hell it was, for the Sentinel dudes. Let's say, like, Dalai Lama or whatever. But the Vanguard kidnapped him before he was ready, and they did some shit with him, some experiments to try to use his powers, and I'm thinking this spiritual crap, it's just bullshit. But both the Vanguard and these Sentinel dudes, they believe this kid has powers, that he's destined for something very important, so when the Vanguard grab him, that's like, holy shit, fucking big deal.
Это типа новый страж.
What kind of experiments did they perform on the child?
Weird fucking things. Trying to control these powers he has? They fuck up big time, though, and the kid is totally screwed up, split in half in some spiritual way. One part chaotic, the other pure logic. So now this dude Gordon, he's like the coldest motherfucker you'll ever meet, so stay out of his way. According to these documents, he'll kill somebody for cutting in line ahead of him, which I'll do too, you know, or like coughing in his own direction, which I'd fucking lop your head off for, but anyway. Now, he runs the whole dark side of the Church of Voltec, and I'm guessing he's next in line to take over, after old man McAllen leaves this earthly realm, which could take ages, I'm afraid, with the tech these guys got.
How come the police were able to gather this much information on the Vanguard, and yet they don't do anything about it?
I don't know, maybe it's routine. Maybe they want something on the bastards to pressure them when they really need to. And maybe the information just got lost in the system. The fact is, though, that with assholes like these walking among us, we're not safe. None of us. Least of all you. So please don't hang around longer than necessary. Yeah.
So, okay, these guys are badasses, and I should stay as far away from them as possible. Disregarding that, however, where are the Vanguard headquarters?
You're either very brave or very stupid, Chiquita. But
Это
whichever it is, I shouldn't tell you.
Why? Because I'm a girl and I can't take care of myself?
No, because anybody who fucks with these guys is sure to end up with a bullet lodged in the back of their skull. Or worse.
I'll take that chance.
Shit. You know, I'm the flipper. The flipper. I'm not into this shit, you know. I'm strictly into sales and profit. This detective shit you're doing. What the hell is it? Why are you doing it?
That's a very long story. Some other time, yeah? I really need that information, Mr. Flipper.
Okay,
Там
chill,
правда было
dick
написано
smack.
кто
I
или
got
шрифт
it.
такой.
You
Я
see,
думаю,
the church has several
шрифт такой.
unofficial
Я не
headquarters
заметила.
round and about, but they're insignificant. Cover operations, basically. There's no concrete address on this data cube you gave me, but I scanned it through some online records quickly, and I discovered that the Voltex, the Vanguard, are linked to a very big company indeed.
Which is?
MTI, Malkuth Technologies Incorporated. Big guys, almost as big as Bocamba Mercer. Freaked the hell out of me, but it looks like the head honchos of the Vanguard may be running MTI. Which is kind of funny, because I got some beef with MTI, some heavy-duty beef. And now I got something to hit them back with, fuckers.
What does that mean? That MTI is run by the Vanguard?
It means that wherever the corporate headquarters of MTI are, you'll probably find the Vanguard elite.
And do you know where the MTI corporate headquarters are located?
I'm the flipper, dude! What the fuck do you think? Shit! Don't answer that. Grendel Avenue.
I don't know where that is.
You don't know where Grendel Avenue is? Holy Christ. You kidding, yeah? It's like the numero uno neighborhood in Newport. Only the top dogs live there. Apartments go for hundreds of millions of dollars.
How do I get there?
Sorry, babe. A slag like you are stuck on the ground level for all eternity. There's no stepping up in the world for you. Gotta have proper ID, top level ID to get to Grendel Avenue. And you don't, babe. Sorry.
Сделай мне ID. Ты можешь все. Ты торгуешь всяким.
The flipper. Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up.
Прекрати уезжать от меня, не договорив.
What is it?
Could you fix me up with some fake identification?
Why would you want that?
Ты как думаешь?
How else am I going to get to Grendel Avenue?
Hey, I'm warning you, don't fuck with those Vanguard shitheads. Yeah, they bite. And I bet you they don't let go like fucking... What do you call those little fucking dogs that don't let go?
Pit bull terriers?
Shit. Man, those things are nasty. Fucking wicked nasty.
Can we discuss the fake identification I need?
Baby, I gotta tell you, it's gonna cost you cash only. You got a lot of cash? Lots of it. You better come it out of your ears, baby. Sorry, friend of a friend and all, but it ain't cheap. And I advise you to forget about it pronto.
Let me worry about that. How much will it cost me? I have, like, $300.
Ha! Try 20K on for size, shortcake. Sorry, little missy, but fake IDs cost a moolah. I need to buy a properly generated key from a connection downtown. I need an authorized blank card. You're an idiot. It don't come cheap, that stuff. Even if I cut out my profit, which for a friend of Warren's I just may, it'll still come to $15,000, baby.
Would you consider alternative forms of payment for a fake ID?
Как ты ему планируешь платить?
Sorry, Chiquita, that urge disappeared with my little legs.
No! Oh, not that! God forbid! More like a favor or something you need.
Don't think I need it. Whoa! God! Shit, that gets me every time.
What's up with your chair?
The anti-grav control unit is fried like fried taters, brainiac. It'll be gone for good in a few days. But I hope my good friend, my buddy, my mate, Freaky Sales, gets me a new one before that, so it don't fall down.
Должок вора, но он уже погасил. Он сказал, что может с него только цену своей работы снять.
And one that can lift more than 200 kilos. Hey, sure. Like you're gonna find one.
Не знаю, где найти.
Thanks.
Sure.
Так. Полицейский. У него что-то с пылью не так.
It's a container. I've been up close and personal with enough trash for one lifetime. So, no.
Блин. Там могло быть что-нибудь полезное. Но нет. Так. Пыль. Что-то не так с пылью. Надо что-то сделать, чтобы чихающий полицейский ушел совсем. А что за растворитель краски у входа в гараж? Или на него просто посмотреть можно? Я даже не видела его. Смотрю, на что это нужно. Ни на что. Если в этой игре уместно слова просто посмотреть. В гараж. Это в доках. Что мне вообще есть? Ничего интересного. Доки. Вот дверь. Вон гараж. Лестница.
It's a rickety ladder.
Машина. Башня. Насколько рассчитана игра сама? Не знаю, если честно. Возможно, часов 20, может даже 30. Затрудняюсь сказать.
It's an industrial strength paint shaker.
Типа paint shaker. Я могу в него газировку теперь. Не знаю зачем.
I think that's quite enough.
А вот теперь...
This is volatile stuff. I'd better get rid of it as soon as possible.
А вот теперь... Можно предложить копу газировочку. Мы просто отвлечем полицейского, облив его газировкой. Ну, это не самый безумный план в этой игре. Да. Мне больше кажется, что подменить вставной глаз на глаз от игрушечной обезьяны, вот это было, конечно... Почему нет? Еще позвонить двум безумным идиотам. Так. Беги, Лола, беги.
Would you like a cold soda, officer, to wash away the dust?
Much obliged, ma'am.
Держи. Подыщи. Я не хотела.
Damn it! I have to get to the service office before my suit short circuits.
I feel so bad. And I love it.
Господи. Негодяйка. Нет?
I can't pass through the fence without setting off the alarm, or worse, getting fried by that military-grade laser.
Зеркальце. Отвертка. Неспроста у меня отвертка. Так. Значит, копа я убрала. Теперь надо понять, Как пройти за ограду?
It's an AG control unit. It's a high voltage laser perimeter fence.
Обезьяна. Нет. И тут обезьяна не работает. Нигде не работает эта обезьяна. Что с ней делать?
It's a high voltage laser perimeter fence. It's a high voltage laser perimeter fence.
High voltage.
It's a high voltage laser perimeter fence.
Может, зеркалом не в тот пиксель? Ну, он типа должен... А, вот. Замигал.
I saw this on an episode of MacGyver 2200.
Классика. Молодец.
The AG control unit is fastened tight with a couple of big screws. Yanking it free might damage the unit.
Отлично. Отлично. Ура! Тут так медленно она бегает. Самое мучительное, что есть в этих играх. Что? Всё. Фу. Я тут подумала. Знаете, что я недавно не делала? Так, на всякий случай.
Cargo containers.
Просто преступный гений. Ей точно нужно было не на художника идти. Да вообще. Фантастика. Чувак. Такого ты еще не видел.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up.
Ту-ту-ту-ту.
Is this what you need?
Whoa, heavy duty. That baby's worth just enough for me to get you top of the line all access ID, babe. Yeah. Hey, with this, I might even be able to zoom on out of here once in a while. Excellent.
So how soon can you have the ID ready?
A couple of days.
Couple of days? I need it now.
Oh, no. Ain't gonna happen. Shit takes time, you know? Shit takes time. Tomorrow night at the earliest. Can't promise anything, though, but I'll certainly try for the little girl.
It's a mishmash of old and new computer hardware. It's Burns' flipper.
Есть смысл с ним еще раз говорить? Он так долго поднимается.
Burns?
I'll be right up.
When will my ID card be ready?
Tomorrow night, earliest.
было бессмысленно. Ну ладно. Ну теперь-то Кортес на месте. О, господи, 350 новых. 357 новых сообщений.
Stirring up support for their ideas. And Arcadians, those easily misled sheep, they embrace these ideas because they prophesize change. And change is always attractive to humans.
Not only humans, the Vanguard are using a tyrant to force their changes into effect. They say the tyrant have turned to religion, that they have...
The tyrant. Those beasts are not much for loyalty, but promise them money and power. The Vanguard are probably ready to offer them half of the Northlands, perhaps even Mercuria itself for their services. And they have certainly wanted to put their filthy claws on that city for as long as I can remember.
Yes, it's beginning to look quite bleak. What about the girl?
I think she may have seen the light, finally. She does not know even half of what is going on, and if she did, I do not think she would be able to handle it. Better she does not know.
Aren't you worried that the fate of the balance in our worlds is in the hands of a child? A simple country girl?
Of course. I do my best to help her, as does the mother in her way. Still, April will be on her own soon enough, and then... who knows? After all, she is the one. No one seems to doubt that. The balance knows, and the balance provides. And if the balance believes in this girl, we should as well.
Spoken as a man of true faith.
But of course, Father, you're not the only one who places his faith in higher powers.
Speaking of higher powers, I have to go prepare my sermon for tonight.
And what lessons will be taught today?
You know the usual. Sacrifice, devotion, faith. The cornerstones of any religion. Even the Vanguard seem to follow these tenets. They require devotion through faith just as much as we do.
Good night, Raúl. Que Dios te bendiga.
It's Cortez. It's beautiful in here, don't you think? So quiet, so spiritual.
See, I'm no Catholic, but I still like coming here to meditate. To pray if you want.
If you're not a Catholic, who do you pray to?
To the universe. To the balance. To the rock in this floor and the air around us. To you and to myself.
What is that, Buddhism?
It's life, señorita. Pure and simple. So, what did you dig up today?
О,
Oh, nothing, except for everything you ever
что ты
wanted to know
делала?
about the
Ну, как
Vanguard and
сказать?
Jacob McAllen.
You got the information? You found Warren? He helped you?
Eventually. It wasn't easy, but I know where to find McAllen, and I'm working on how to get there. I should be all set by tomorrow.
Good news. And just in time, too. Things are not going well out there.
What do you mean?
The balance is collapsing, and magic is seeping through into this world. Stark is still protected by its strong currents of logic and order, but Arcadia is on the brink of war and utter chaos. Unless we act quickly, Arcadia will fall into disorder, and Stark will follow.
Can't we get help?
Everyone with the power and will to help is doing so. But you are so much more important than anyone else. You can travel to Arcadia to bring order to chaos, at least until we find the Guardian and return him to his realm.
What about the Vanguard?
We investigate your lead tomorrow, yes? If we find what we are looking for, if they have the Guardian or know where he is, then we are one step closer to victory. But we still need to find the entrance to his realm. And the situation in Arcadia is not getting any better, not without your help.
I don't know anything. What can I do?
By just being there, you are helping. You are strong in the balance, April. And your power flows into those you meet and helps them against the tides of chaos. Whatever you do, however you do it, you are helping.
I still feel so helpless. I don't understand half of what you tell me, and as for the other half, I can't help being skeptical.
Good. Do not trust everyone or everything, and make a stand against that which you do not believe. Just be sure to accept the truth when you find it, and embrace the good in the world.
I'll do my best. What are we going to do now?
Tomorrow, we will visit with McAllen, find what he knows and use it. Then the day after, you will go back to Arcadia. At most, we have a week. But it should be enough. As for today, relax, be with your friends.
I don't think I'll ever be able to relax again.
We pay a heavy price for our knowledge, yes. But try to enjoy yourself, because the hard work begins in the morning. I will see you then, yes?
Wait! Where are you going to be this time?
We will meet here, yes? I'm afraid I cannot go back to Venice, not now. There are people looking for me.
The Vanguard?
Yes. They know what I am, who I am. They will not rest until they have me. So we must work very fast to destroy them. Tomorrow, then?
Tomorrow. Have a good night, okay? Be careful.
Thank you, señorita. And you.
Мне кажется, утра у него не будет. В таких играх у меня всегда возникает вопрос: главный герой на спидах или на иных стимулирующих? Он никогда не спит? Ну нет, почему же? Мы вот сейчас пойдем спать.
It's been more than 2 years since my last confession, but no. I'm not in a mood to be counting beads right now, and with my list of, shortcomings, I'll be counting beads for a very long time.
Так, я думаю, мне надо будет в них сныкаться завтра. Я думаю, надо, наверное, завязывать. И продолжим завтра или послезавтра. Или... Ой, какая прекрасная женщина. Или послезавтра. Откуда я там? Из Венеции. Почему здесь день? Почему я иду в парк? А ты все рисуешь. Что ты там рисуешь?
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
Опять им влетит. Становлюсь легким параноиком. Загадочная дверь. Где Чарли? Очень интересно, пустой бар. Действительно странные звуки раздаются, когда здесь пробегаем. Крепота. И тут никого. Так.
Hey, what are you doing?
Что тебе надо?
Nobody home.
Саша пишет, конечно, крепота, там чувак пушком другому направил. Это были копы против скейтера. Ого, что тут происходит?
Charlie, Emma, what are you guys doing here?
We locked ourselves in to wait for you. I hope you don't mind.
No, of course not. By the way, I think Zach was spying on you guys. I caught him leaning up against the door, and he hurried back into his room the second I arrived.
He's such a loser. And he seems to have a personal vendetta against you now after what you did to him. Or what he claims you did last night.
Gotta love the guy. So what's up? What's the occasion?
We want to know what's going on with you, April.
What do you mean? Nothing's going on.
Don't lie to your best friends. That's way below you. We know something's going on. There's no point denying it. For 3 days straight, you've been away all day. You've been acting weird and hanging around Cortez, of all people. And then today we find out you've been up to Metro Circle by yourself? I mean, April, for God's sake, what is going on?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Try us. We're your friends.
Нормально, они
Whatever it
заперлись
is,
в
I'm
ее
sure we
комнате
can help.
вдвоем, а почему нет?
Somehow.
I've been... chosen to save the world.
Stop kidding around, April. We're serious.
Я тоже.
So am I. I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
You're actually telling us the truth. What do you mean you've been chosen to save the world?
As in, there's something really bad going down. I can't say exactly what, but Cortez is with the good guys, and I've been... drafted.
Я бы испугалась, если бы встретила людей в своей квартире. Ну, это не совсем квартира, это комната в общаге.
God, I knew I should have kept my mouth shut. Forget it. I don't even believe it myself, so why should you?
I believe you, April. I've seen things these past few days, strange, inexplicable things. And my grandma taught us that there's more to this world than meets the eye. And after all, it's you saying these things. My friend, April. I've never known you to lie or even exaggerate the truth. If you believe it, I believe it. And I'm sure the same goes for Emma.
Thank you, Charlie. It means a lot to me. I wish I could tell you everything, but I don't think I can.
I understand. When you're ready. But if there's anything at all we can do to help, well, don't hesitate to ask.
Гусь пишет, если их дом почти как общежитие, где несколько небольших комнат и общие комнаты, то, по моему опыту, хорошо, что они там вдвоем только. Могло и полобщаги сидеть. Ну вот да. Поэтому...
There are a few things you could help me with.
Great. What?
Like I said, I can't really tell you very much about what's going on. Not yet, anyway. Tomorrow, after I've had a good night's sleep, I'll try explaining as much as possible. But there's one thing you can do for me. I have reason to suspect that somebody's out to get me, or Cortez.
Who?
Long story, but I could need some backup. These goons, these agents, they could be closing in, and whatever advanced warning you're able to give me...
We'll do our best. What do they look like?
I'm not sure, but you'll know when you see them, I'm sure. Anybody suspicious around, let me know.
This is kind of exciting, but you gotta tell me, what are they after you for? Did you do something illegal?
Not yet.
Кучу всего.
Not really. It's what I might do that they're worried about. But please don't ask me any more questions today. Just keep your eyes and ears peeled for anything weird. I need a good night's sleep, and tomorrow I should be able to tell you more. But thanks for helping me out, guys. I really appreciate it.
We're all hanging out at the cafe tomorrow night, April, so you're just gonna have to join us.
I promise.
Now get some sleep. Sorry to tell you this, but you look totally exhausted.
I'm glad we had this talk. Thanks for checking up on me, guys.
Sure. Good night.
И будете выходить соседу
Good night, girl.
напротив.
Sweet dreams.
Прибейте, пожалуйста. Вон подозрительный чувак. Она правда спит в ботинках. Действительно, зачем разуваться? На улице же так чисто. Зашибись.
What's that noise?
Ну что за звук? Ты открыла портал в шкафу. Не могла поспать спокойно.
Where's that light coming from? Oh!
Глава 4. А, кстати, вопросов сколько?
Oh, not again.
Ой, нет, не дремпол.
I hope this is a dream. I really do, because if Cortez didn't open a shift,
13
who
глав.
did?
13 глав.
And how will I get home again on my own?
В нижнем белье. Зашибись, зашибись. Спи в пижаме.
No dream.
Приличной
and I'm guessing
пижаме.
this is not true. It smells like it, like a mix between fresh flowers and cow dung. There's some kind of part going on in there.
Меня сохранили. Ну все. 4 глава завтра. Прям просто. Ну да. Почему бы нет? Судя по всему. Спасибо, что были. Странно, что вы продержались. Почти 8 часов сегодня. Зачем я это делаю? Вот, приходите еще. Я пройду эту игру. А потом, возможно, и Dreamfall. А потом, возможно, и Dream Chapters. Увидимся. Всем хорошей ночи. Не ходите по порталам по ночам, а спите в пижаме. Вот.